Kia will debut the all-new K900 range-topping luxury sedan at the New York Auto Show at the end of the month, but we're getting an early look at the production version thanks to a leaked brochure from South Korea, and some official photos. The current K900 has been on sale since 2012, at least in its home market, so the 2019 version will give the plush, conservative sedan a complete redesign. If you haven't seen much of the outgoing model, that's because K900 sales totaled less than 500 last year in the US, which works out to fewer than 10 cars per state on average. The plush luxobarge is mostly a player in the Asia-Pacific markets, where it is badged K9, and it is also upstaged by its new corporate sibling, the Genesis luxury sub-brand in the US. This debut of the second-generation model will give the oft-forgotten luxury sedan a much-needed refresh, but it remains to be seen whether Kia's luxury car can break out of three-figure annual sales or at least avoid being confused with the rapidly expanding Genesis lineup. It takes a long second to spot the differences between the outgoing version of the K900 and the 2019 model. Everything looks a little sharper and a little more settled, as Kia has smoothed out some of the awkward details of the first-generation car. The new K900 is longer and wider than the outgoing model, and a wheelbase stretch of 2.3 inches shrinks the front and rear overhangs a bit. The K900 wears a new grille, and the LED accents in the headlights give it a modern look. The redesigned taillights, meanwhile, are sure to invite some comparisons to the Bentley Mulsanne and the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. The next-gen K900 will be offered with a 3.3-liter V6 paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, good for 296 horsepower and 257 pounds-to-foot of torque. Next up will be a 3.8-liter V6, good for 329 horsepower and 291 horsepower. The range-topping power plant will once again be a 5.0-liter V8, expected to churn out 419 horsepower and 376 pounds-to-foot of torque. All three engines will be paired with an 8-speed automatic, but the US is likely to get just the 3.3-liter V6 and the 5.0-liter V8 with a choice of rear-wheel or all-wheel drive, creating some price distance between the two options. After all, three engine choices is a little too much for such a niche sedan, especially given the fact that the Genesis G90, also part of the greater Hyundai, Kia universe and likely to share the same engines, will be a direct competitor. We'll see the Kia K900 in the metal on March 28 at the New York Auto Show, ahead of the start of sales later this year.